Hi guys. Productivity appears to be the holy grail of the workplace. Consider the ideal day. Working from dusk to dawn, like a productivity machine. Our bodies aren't built like that. Productivity levels fluctuate, and it can feel as if you can't get anything done no matter how hard you try. Fortunately, while it may appear elusive, living a productive lifestyle isn't all that tough to achieve. On a good day, it might make you feel like a working hero, but every hero has a villain. That is called procrastination in this context. You've probably been there before, sliding down a YouTube-induced rabbit hole, finishing the housekeeping you've been putting off for days, responding to emails, or becoming obsessed with your current book. Whatever it is detrimental to productivity. Simple, practical steps are required to be a productive person. You don't have to entirely change your life, but simply urging yourself to be more productive will not suffice. In keeping with that, here are some things highly productive people do to assist you overcome procrastination. 1. Pay attention to your body. The 8-hour was established to divide a 24-hour period into 3 parts: 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work, and 8 hours of leisure. Despite this, the human body is not physically capable of working for 8 hours straight. This is due to the natural circadian cycle of your body. Simply said, it's the system you operate on, such as whether you're a morning person or a night owl. Around 3 p.m., you may experience a post-lunch slump. You've probably been up for a while, lunch has settled in your stomach, and the morning rush has faded off. Then, more frequently than not, energy levels increase around 5 p.m., signaling the end of the working day. Of course, some work patterns may differ from the standard 9 to 5 schedule that we are all accustomed to. While most individuals are fast asleep by 3 a.m., others may work all night. One thing we must all have in common is the ability to listen to our bodies. Productivity cannot be sustained if we do not listen to our bodies. Highly productive people recognize when they are approaching burnout. They detect symptoms such as a lack of sleep and persistent tiredness, but most importantly, they act. Highly productive people understand how their bodies perform and adjust their schedules accordingly during the workday. For example, effective people prepare for a good afternoon by completing little activities first. Alternatively, there are advantages to undertaking the huge jobs first in order to achieve something significant early on. Whatever suits you. 2. Time management for maximum efficiency. All highly productive people successfully manage their time. Every minute is used to its best ability, whether it's relaxing after work or doing deep work. For starters, organizational systems like Trello are popular for good reason. Some people find it more difficult than others to focus on a single job, so being able to envision what you're doing can help keep your mind in check and your focus strong. However, useful tools go beyond Trello. Email marketers have fantastic tools for automating email sequences, such as ConvertKit. Automation can be time-consuming to set up, but it saves so much time. Time that could be better spent elsewhere. Maintaining longer periods of effective work gets easier when you learn to maximize your time as highly productive people do. 3. Make downtime a priority. The importance of prioritizing downtime cannot be overstated. Sleep, the ultimate relaxation, is essential in the armory of a creative person. According to one study, sleeping for 4 hours or less on a consistent basis reduces your cognitive power by the equivalent of 8 years. Your ability to form long-term memories is substantially impaired, rendering productivity nearly impossible. Besides, as we all know, your body requires rest. Consider the well-known metaphor: you can't launch an arrow without first pulling it back. You must rest before proceeding. 4. Recognize motivation clearly. Motivation can be difficult to come by. You've probably been there before. Work is looming, you know you should do something, but you just can't seem to get started. The procrastination monster rears its head once more. The problem is that you can't wait for motivation to strike. It's available for the taking. All you have to do is get started. Highly productive people are aware of this and adjust accordingly. Starting with simple tasks is a smart method to get into a motivational mentality. This gets things started since completed tasks lead to more completed tasks. The productive dog within will quickly latch on to a motivating scent, and you'll be off to the races. Motivation rarely comes naturally when you need it, so taking the initiative is your only option. 5. Consistent self-recognition. Assume you're a stage performer. You gave the best performance of your life on Saturday night. The curtain closes as you bow. Congratulations continue to flow in. You enjoy it for a while, but before you know it, it's Tuesday next week, and the moment has passed. Then it's on to the next goal. Work can feel, well, work-like. For fruitful effort to occur, it must be recognized and rewarded. Knowing how to reward yourself allows you to recognize the outcome of your hard work, thereby pushing you to do more. Self-awareness originates from self-recognition, which is essential for understanding how you respond to productive periods. The most productive people will then focus on the following stage. 6. Perform an end-of-day ritual. The benefits of having an end-of-day ritual are explained in an article by noted writer Stephen Moore. For example, closing the laptop with a strongly British "right, I'm done" is a wonderful approach to verbally stop your working day and transition into a relaxation break. After all, if you can't turn off, turning on will be much more difficult. Ending your day definitively shocks your mind and body into stopping, allowing for new thoughts, wonderful productivity to feast on the next day. The most important benefit of having an end-of-day ritual on productivity is that it trains your brain to listen. From there, you can avoid work from spilling over into leisure and offer yourself the finest possible starting point for the future. 7. Preparation, preparation, preparation. You may have found planning uninteresting and tiresome in school. It can often feel better to just go into something and not get bogged down before you've even begun. That's excellent, but for a highly effective lifestyle, planning must become part of your everyday habit. Amy Porterfield, a digital developer and entrepreneur, has made over $40 million from her 8 online courses. In one of them, she emphasizes the significance of content planning. She urges her students to schedule a session with themselves once every 6 weeks for the sole purpose of planning. In that session, she recommends planning out which information will be delivered when, so you never have to play catch-up. Because you can concentrate solely on the work, you can sustain consistent production levels over extended periods of time. However, planning is not limited to content and work. Productive people organize their meals, workouts, and even set aside time for rest. You don't have to make a detailed plan straight soon. Start easy by planning your clothes and preparing breakfast the night before, saving time and energy for a productive day. It's the little things that make the biggest difference. Humans thrive when they follow a schedule. Rules help us focus, which is essential for productivity. Understanding the importance of planning will set you apart. Above all, productive people have a plan. People do more productive things that I haven't mentioned. There are some things here that may or may not work for you. The one thing that every effective person has in common is a clear goal to work towards so that everything else may fall into place. All of these things are entirely doable. You don't have to be a productivity or self-improvement master. Thank you for watching and subscribe to our channel. Remember to begin small and with a plan. Let's see what happens. Until then, have a wonderful day.